We are all happy, like you know, because give a little look at Chris, like you know what I mean. He's suffering with his back, like, but he is happy. Let me tell you, he is happy. It's been a good week for the. Listen, it's been a good week all round for results. And yesterday, well, what can I say?
Coup de grace.
It Tudor went a little bit better than it yesterday.
Tudor
like,
times.
Hey? Yesterday, let's talk about it. We cannot talk not about Spurs at this moment in time, right? You know, look, listen. I was watching the game yesterday. I thought I'm going to watch that game, because I actually finished late from the studio yesterday. And coming back, they were all on the train and all that, like, and you could see they were nervous. A lot of the fans were nervous and all that, like, you know. I quite enjoyed sitting there, you know. And I said, you'll win today, like, you know. And I did think that they was going to win yesterday. But I actually did say to a few of the Spurs people, I said, if you don't, you're banging it. And they get an offside decision, which for me, like, I don't know. It looked onside to me. They then score and you think, right, this is it. And then Mickey van der Ven, the most overrated defender in the country, just goes and does a madness. And once they scored that goal, it was just, they just capitulated, like, and it is worrying times for the old Spurs, like, you know.
Just when you need your centre back, and apparently the best one at your club, what's he do? He goes and gets sent off, gives away a penalty, and now he's
unnecessarily.
Suspended. It's just...
Oh, he don't necessarily so...
And I think what you're seeing with this lot, right, is like we said, the West Ham players know that if they get relegated, they're going to be at West Ham next season. The Nottingham Forest players know, the majority, if they get relegated, they're going to be there. What is with all these Tottenham players? They think they are better than the club, and they don't care about the club. That's the truth, and they probably want the club to get relegated so they can move on and for pastures new. Right. And they're not geared up for the relegation fight, and they think they're better than they are. And do you know what? It's just becoming very real, very, very real. 3-1. They got taken apart by Palace.
Chris, I don't mean to be disrespectful here, all right?
Go on.
But when he says that, he's going to be disrespectful.
I know exactly what you're going to ask me.
You remember the last time?
Yeah.
You remember the last time?
Yeah.
I remember it, like, but I didn't appreciate them going down, if you know what I mean. Like, I was only a kid.
And the ironic thing is, they had to play Chelsea at White Hart Lane, and Chelsea turned them over, and basically that sentenced them to, at that time, Division 2 football. Funny enough,
this is good.
Again.
What happened?
But the thing is, but I do believe in karma. So if you're wearing Man City shirts, doing the Poznan and lapping up, getting beaten 3-1 at home by Man City, which, by the way, cost you top 4 football, the millions of pounds that you would have got, you deserve all you get, mate. You just evoke it's karma.
That is a great thing, because I know, you know, they went on to win the Europa League the following season, but that financial loss they would never be in this position, would they?
No, of course they wouldn't.
They wouldn't be in this position, like, you know what I mean? And now, you know, so from that moment they lost to Man City, it's just gone donk, donk, donk.
I'd love to see a percentage of home defeats in the league since that day. So that's all of last season and this. It's got to be at least 60-70% of home defeats.
That's incredible when you think about it, like, you know?
I think they've lost nearly as many games at home in their new stadium as we have in our stadium, and our stadium's been open for
21 years.
20 years before theirs.
Yeah.
2000. You know, they've only picked up 4 points since January, since the new year. 4 points.
So factually, they are the worst team in the league.
They are factually the worst team in the league on current.
Going back to what Marty was saying, there's only one people. I wouldn't go near any of their players, with the exception of one. I do like Archie Gray. I feel
he's a young kid. You know what I mean. So
I like him.
I think he's quite a decent player. But other than that, I'm with you on that. You know.
None of them.
I'll ask you a question. You know, it's a simple yes or no. Do you want them down?
Yes.
You go.
No, of course not. No, of course not.
No, because there's this myth going around. We don't want them to go down because we're Mr. North London. I've got no.
Do Do you know what? Right, I'd want them to go down for a season. I do like
Oh, what do you mean a season?
I do like the North London derby, right? I do. Listen, it's a game. The atmosphere's live. It's rivalry. It's what football's. You know, it is what football's about, right? It's one of the best derbies, even though we smash them every time.
No, we don't always smash them. That's the thing.
It's one of the best rivalries and one of the best derbies, I think, in football. It's right up there, definitely.
Very arrogant thing you just said there.
What's that?
Like we smash them all the time, like because we don't. The last few, last few years we have, but not before that. They had their little run of going. When you go back to when we was winning titles, they get points against us. They drop. You know what I mean? Like if you go back into our title wins,
Lee, it's not arrogant, mate. We've just ironed them out 4-1 home and away.
Yeah,
this
but like
season.
but it ain't always been like that.
I'm not saying it has, but this season it is.
Yeah, this season and last season and the season before.
Yeah, exactly.
So how's that? No, but I'm saying like 2003.
No, so just
right,
quickly,
they get
sorry. Everyone smashes them. Palace smashed them last night.
Listen what I'm saying. When we was at our best, we'd go to White Hart Lane, 2-2, 1-1. You know what I mean? Like they've stopped us on many occasions.
At the Lane, yeah.
At the Lane.
But not...
No, not the Emirates. It's a difficult place for us. Listen, what I'm saying is it's a lot tougher for us to go there than any other team. That's my opinion, right?
I currently don't think it's tough for any team to go there.
Well,
it's not.
You're talking about now. I'm talking about if you want them. Listen, Spurs. If Spurs survive this season, they're going to come back. They're going to come back, and they ain't going to be as bad as what they are.
Oh, I don't know.
Are you actually defending the team that have picked up 4 points? What's it this year? They haven't won a game all year. They're the worst team in the league. They're facing relegation.
Well, so you're happy to play them every season then?
No, I'm saying I want them relegated.
Yeah, for one season.
Yeah, one season.
Why?
Listen, if it goes 2 or 3, or if they end up if they end up in non-league, I couldn't really care less.
Right, that's what I like. Right? Yeah, that's what I like.
And do you know what, League 2, do a Sunderland, go down the ranks.
Do you think they will come straight back up if they were?
I'll tell you why, because of the new playoff rules for next season. Amazingly, they voted
8 teams, isn't it?
8 teams.
Yeah.
So even if they go down, if they can't come in the top 8, God, you know what I mean. You're struggling, aren't you?
They are struggling. But I'm just going back to that, because that ain't an arrogant statement. Everyone's smashing them.
At the moment.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
But like over the course of the Arsenal
season?
Spurs, no, over the course of 20, 30 years, that's not been the case. Not in my time. Not in my time. I remember in the 80s, like the Archibald and Crooks era and all that, like, you know what I mean? They'd turn us over. The Harry Kane thing was, you know what I mean? Like, we never got result. How long ago how long ago was it until we beat them 4 years on the spin? When was the last time we beat them? Before
that's
that.
what I'm saying. But when I said we smash them every time, at the moment we are. I remember in 1990,
How did we get on
91.
against them last year? How did we get on against them last year at home?
We beat them. No, we drew 2-2.
There you go.
We drew 2-2. But this season, what I'm saying is
this season. It's about the whole thing, like, you know what I mean? Like, this season, everybody's smashing them.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But it's not been like that over the time. I don't want it no more. I can't stand the game.
I get it. It hasn't always. I remember 1990, 91. I think we had a 0-0 at our place.
Seaman was wonderful.
Yeah, and it was another, I think, 0-0 at their place, or a 1-1. Like, they were tight games. But what I'm saying, at the moment, everyone. Palace went there last night and took them about 3-1. They got a man sent off. Like, they're just getting beaten, battered left, right and centre.